Hello Internet, it is I, Hewlett, and my dog, Mars. Mars? He's so deaf, he's so deaf, he's so old, he's so lovely. Do you have anything you wanted to add to this at all? No, nothing? You know that part about your breath being horrible? It's not nearly as bad as your tongue. Just wanted to share a video with you that I made on Friday. I dragged Bratlett out of school early on Friday. Hello Internet, it is I, Hewlett here, and another Hewlett. Ironham Hewlett, indeed. I'm drinking out of my lovely new coffee mug from horrid Sister Kate to go to this Nintendo Labo promotional event. Christina Jennings at Shaftesbury, who I adore, was very sweet, realized that I'm a nerd, I would love this stuff, and invited me. I, in turn, dragged Bratlett along because, hey, it's Nintendo, it's a Switch. Oh my god, that car looks so real. The Nintendo Labo is very cool. It's this kind of neat new way of interfacing with a console system. So it sort of takes it away from this sort of, well, for want of a better word, passive gaming, and you get to actually sort of, you can build things out of cardboard, you can program them using this amazing sort of drag and drop node-based programming system that they've created, and I loved it. And I immediately started thinking, like, what could you do? Like, what kind of disability or accessibility kind of related projects could you do with it? So I'll throw that out to you. If anyone's got any suggestions for this, please let me know. Let's go check it out quickly. All right, you look at both ways, look at both ways, look at both ways. We're at Shaftesbury here with the Nintendo Labo with Ironham.
Who gets to sit down? Kids don't, you guys got that?
Baz has already got a t-shirt, so we're already ahead. Not only was it Nintendo Labo, but Bill Nye was there. I haven't seen Bill Nye since Baz was 9 months old, and we were shooting on Stargate Atlantis with Neil deGrasse Tyson. So it was like the coolest thing to see him again. He was so lovely, gave me a giant hug and everything. None of which, of course, I filmed because I was too busy just enjoying it. So there's a few great things that came out of this whole Nintendo Labo thing. First off, just had a fantastic time. Got to catch up with all the people at Shaftesbury who I just love and adore. And I also got to meet with Bonnie. She created this charitable organization called Let's Talk Science, which is perfect for me. Perfect. We had this great long discussion about what I wanted to do and upgrade this kind of stuff, and what she's been doing out of London, Ontario. So I'm hoping to meet up with her very soon and discuss some possible collaboration stuff. So it turns out the head of marketing or whatever in Canada for Nintendo was a Stargate fan. So it was wonderful. It's always kind of fun to run into a Stargate nerd once in a while. Then after that, we went to the art gallery. Yayoi Kusuma has this Infinity Mirrors exhibit. Just a couple of art lovers. Which is apparently the biggest thing in the world. You gotta go. People were lining up forever. We had friends in California who were like thinking about coming up to Toronto just because there were tickets available. And Jane scored these tickets despite me screwing up the order. And so we got to go. Jane had to like fight to get tickets. We got tickets. Then you have to line up once you get there. And they tell you can't touch anything. And it's all terribly stressful. And then you line up for like half an hour. And then they allow you to walk into these exhibits. Literally someone there with a timer, with a stopwatch timing you. And at 25 seconds, they start banging on the door, and then at 30, you're out of there. And I was so stressed out. I mean, I'm sure I would have enjoyed it more if you could have just wandered through at your own leisure, but this whole kind of crazy, regimented approach to it, which maybe is part of the art. Maybe that was the whole deal of it, but it drove me insane. The kids were getting bored. I was bored long before they were, so I dragged them out, and we had pastries and hung out and talked about Fortnite, because that's the kind of art that speaks to me. There you go, there you have it, there you be. That is my story, and this is my video. Cheerio!